Welcome back to the Orioles franchise. We're in August now, and we're going to finish the month in today's episode with 3 player lock games. First, focusing on Austin Hays. His contract expires at the end of the season, and he's an up-and-coming player on the roster. In 158 at-bats, he's got 1 home run and 15 RBIs while batting .258 in the leadoff spot. We'll see how he does in the opening game of the series against the Rays. His first at-bat against a hard-throwing Chris Archer goes to a full count and results in a strikeout as Archer blows a 95-mile-an-hour fastball by him. The second time up for Hays comes in the bottom of the third with 1 out and a runner on first. He's behind in the count 0-2 and hits this ball on the ground to second. The Rays middle infield turns the inning-ending double play, and Hays is now 0 for 2 in the ballgame as the O's trail by 1. Austin's third at-bat is the biggest spot of the game so far. It's bottom 5 and the bases are loaded. The O's trail by 2. 2-1 count to Austin Hays from Chris Archer. Hit back up the middle and it's going to get through in the center. Yes sir, 1 run around the score. Second run comes around to score as well. It's a tie ball game thanks to Austin Hays. 2-run, 2 RBI single with 2 outs in the inning. Cedric Mullins strikes out, however, following Hays, but the game is all tied up at 2, heading to the 6th thanks to Hays' 2-run, 2 RBI single. Bottom 7, and Hays steps in for his 4th at-bat of the game. He's 1 for 3 up to this point. Hays works the count to 3-2, and it's a soft line to the third. It looks like it's going over the head of Joey Wendell, but he climbs the ladder and brings it down to end the inning with style points. Joey Webgem Wendell keeps Hays off base as the O's still lead 3-2 heading to the 8th. Now in the field here, top 9 with Brandon Lowe at the plate and the Rays down 1. Lowe sends the 1-1 out to center where Hays is patrolling. Hays retreats back to the warning track and waits. By the time he realizes what's happened, it's too late. This ball is gone. No robbery here instead. The Rays tie the ballgame in their half of the 9th thanks to Lowe's 16th home run of the season. We've got extra inning baseball and Hays has a chance to tie the game again. It's 4-3 Rays, 2 on, 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. On the 2-2 curveball from Nick Anderson, Hays can't make contact as he chases it out of the zone for his 2nd strikeout of the game. From there, the Rays end up taking game 1 of the series 4-3 as Hays goes 1 for 5 with the single and 2 RBIs. In our second player lock game, we're going down to AAA Norfolk for a focus on second baseman Jamai Jones. 23-year-old has a .209 batting average, .286 on base percentage, 6 home runs, and 39 RBIs. The Tide and Jones are hoping to get off on the right foot in this series against the Memphis Redbirds. The count is 2-2, and Jones chases the high fastball out of the zone for strike 3, and the inning ends with the Redbirds taking back some momentum after giving up the 1 run. Jones is back up again for a 2nd time leading off the bottom of the 4th. He takes the 0-1 and rolls over it, hitting it weakly to short. The long throw is low, but the scoop by the first baseman retires him for the 2nd time in the game. Maybe the 3rd time's a charm for Jones? Big spot in the top of the 6th. Game tied at 1, 2 on, no outs. Jones is hitting 141 with runners in scoring position. He puts the 3-1 in the air out to right. The catch is made for the out, and the runner has to hold it second, so Jones now over 3 in the game. The 4th at-bat for Jones sees the bases empty with 1 out in the 8th. The rough day continues for Jamai as once again he goes down on strikes, chasing a high fastball just like his first at-bat. Despite his lackluster day at the office, going 0 for 4, the Tide get the 5-3 win over Memphis. The final game of the episode is the final game of the month as we check in on the number 8 prospect in baseball, Adley Rutschman of the Bowie Bay Sox. He's cooled off by this point in the month, but here's hoping he can heat back up against the Somerset Patriots. Adley's first at-bat as the 5th hitter comes 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd. He's behind in the count 1-2 and hits a weak ground ball to first. The pitcher Beck Way wins the race to the bag and Adley's 0 for 1 on the 9th. Second at-bat for Rutschman's in the bottom of the 4th with nobody on and 1 out. Adley chases the 1-2 low out of the zone. He can't make contact and the throw to first is in time to complete the strikeout on the drop 3rd strike. A quick turnaround though as Adley's back in the box. Bases loaded, bottom 5 with a 2-0 Bay Sox lead. Rutschman has a chance here to break the game open. It's a 2-0 Bay Sox lead, 1-1 count. Pitch from Way. Hit back up the middle, and that's going to get through in the center. One around the score. Second one also comes around to score easily. Adley Rutschman, 2 RBI single here. Gives the lead to 4 now for the Bay Sox. After the 2-run RBI, Rutschman comes around to score on the Terran Vavra 2-out 2 RBI single, and that opens the Bay Sox lead to 6-0. It's 7-0 now, and Adley gets another plate appearance here in the bottom of the 7th with a runner on first and no outs. Rutschman rips the 0-1 pass first on the ground and into the right field corner. The runner on first gets over to third, so it's another productive AB for the catcher. He'd come around to score again, then strike out in his final at-bat, but the Bay Sox win big over Somerset 11-1. Rutschman finishes 2 for 5 with 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored. With the end of the month, let's see where things are around the league getting into September with the August monthly recap. Let's start with standings first in the American League East. The Yankees are in first place, 88-45, commanding lead. Rays behind them at 69-63. Blue Jays in third, 67-65. Red Sox in fourth, 61-73. And the Orioles are in last place at 40-92. In the AL Central, we have a two-way tie for first between the White Sox and Twins, both 73-61. The Royals are in third with a .500 record at 66-66. The Indians are in fourth, 65-67. Tigers in last place at 54-79. In the AL West, it's the Astros leading that division, 73-59. Mariners in second, 69-64. Angels in third, 67-66. The A's in fourth at 59-73. And the Rangers are in last place, 58-74. Over to the National League now, starting with the East, and it's a tight race over there between the Mets, Braves, and Nationals. Mets 74-59, Braves 70-60, and the Nats 71-61. Phillies are in fourth, 65-67, while the Marlins are in last place at 56-77. In the NL Central, it's another tight race over there as well between the Reds, Cardinals, and Brewers. Reds in first place, 71-63, Cardinals 68-64, Brewers 68-65. The Cubs are in fourth, 64-70. Pirates are in last place, bringing up the rear, 52-80. And in the NL West, it's the Dodgers now, running away with it in sole control of first place, 92-41. Padres 82-52 in second. Rockies in third, 64-68. D-backs in fourth, 58-76. The Giants are in last, 52-80. And here's a look at the wildcard standings now. Remember, only 2 teams can get in from each side. In the AL, it's the White Sox and Twins, both tied 73-61. Rays are in third place in the wildcard standing, 69-63. Over in the National League, it's the Padres and Braves in the 2 spots right now. 82-52 for the Padres, 72-60 for the Braves. The Nationals are in third, 71-61. There's still plenty of time with a month and a half left to play between the whole of September and a few games in October. We'll see how the rest of the month plays out. Now it's time to see who won the Player of the Month awards for both sides of the American and National Leagues. Starting first in the American League, Pitcher of the Month is Garrett Cole, and he won it back in June as well. In 6 games, he was a perfect 5-0 with a 1.43 ERA and 50 strikeouts for the month of August. If the American League Player of the Month looks familiar, that's because it should. It's Mike Trout. He won it last month as well. This month, in 88 at-bats, he had a .432 average, 9 home runs, and 31 RBIs. And the Rookie of the Month for the American League is Bobby Witt Jr. of the Royals, a 19-year-old. In 76 at-bats, he had a .329 average, 3 home runs, and 12 RBIs. Over to the National League side, starting with the Pitcher of the Month, it's Braves starting pitcher Mike Soroka. In 5 games, perfect 5-0, a ERA of 3.25 and 32 strikeouts. The Player of the Month is Rhys Hoskins, first baseman for the Phillies. With 104 at-bats, he had a .317 average, 12 home runs and 33 RBIs, a hot month for him. And the Rookie of the Month is Reds' second baseman, Jonathan India. In 86 at-bats, he batted .353, he had 1 home run and 9 RBIs. Congratulations to all the players who won the Player of the Month awards in the month of August. 2 more months to go. Who's going to bring home the last 2 Player of the Month awards? We'll find out when we get there. Still got time to get through September 1st. September is here, and with the main club struggling, I'm going to be looking to just get through the rest of the regular season in the next video, if possible. If there's anything in particular that you'd like to see, let me know, because I have 2 more roster spots open to call up some players, so maybe we'll focus on those 2, whoever we call up in the next video. If you enjoyed, consider doing all the YouTube stuff, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Thank you for the support, and until next time, keep on shining and keep on grinding. I will see you all in the next one.